everybody, welcome to Coffee with Colby. How you guys doing today? Oh, I have to say it feels good to be back in the office here. Been on the road the last couple days. Really fun trip to Mammoth. Did some snowboarding, and I hope you guys had a nice weekend. But, oh, and last night was really fun. Got to do a demonstration with a fabulous medium and lovely person, Joshua John. So we had a great time. Hope you guys are doing well. Today, good morning, Lisa. Today, I thought we would talk about judgment. And are you judging or are others judging you? And why do we do that? Why do we have this need or desire or tendency to judge or just not let someone be who they are? And I'm sure you've all experienced judgment at some point. Good morning, Kathy. And it's really tough. I think it's certainly like if you're just being who you are and you're very authentic and present in who you are, and the fact that either that embarrasses somebody who's around you or someone around you because they wouldn't behave that way, kind of looks at you a little differently. I think things like that are a little tough, and I'm sure we've all experienced it. But I wanted to see, do you find yourself judging or looking at something? There is this idea that we're not supposed to judge at all, right? This idea that we're supposed to be love and light and nobody's supposed to judge. I think it's tough. I think that's it certainly can be a goal of ours, certainly. But I think through our upbringing or our own lens or our own viewpoint, maybe sometimes that's a little tough, right? So it's things like that. But how do we not judge, or how do we not allow others who are judging us impact who we are? Because that can be difficult as well. You don't want to dim your light because your light makes someone else uncomfortable. And how many times have you done that? How many times have you toned yourself down or brought yourself up in a way to make somebody else happy? I don't think that's something we want to do, right? We really... It's so hard to be comfortable in your own skin, but that's all you got. Be comfortable in your own soul. Be comfortable in your own skin. And if someone is behaving in a way, ask yourself, is that how I would behave? Is that what I would do? And is it mean? Are they being kind? Are they being obnoxious? Whatever the case may be, you have to just look at that and say, would I behave that way? Even if that answer is no, just find a way then to just let them go as to how they're doing it. I think it's going to rattle your brain if you keep thinking somebody else needs to change, right? Good morning, Tiffany. You're going to rattle yourself. You're going to have a tough time with yourself if you're so worried about how somebody else is behaving or acting, rather than just celebrating people are who they are and that the universe is of a higher intelligence. So they're working on whatever needs to be worked on in their own way. But I want you to be your fabulous self without worrying about somebody else kind of judging you. I mean, really, whether that's a friend or a spouse, a partner, a schoolmate, a workmate. Good morning, Tina. So it happens. But in your life, when you're feeling that judgment or when you're feeling that someone isn't appreciating you, oh, I am so glad to hear that, Tia. When someone is judging you, I think there's a couple things. I have found that I really try to stay in relationships for a long time because, I understand that maybe they have a viewpoint and stuff, and I don't want to, otherwise we're not going to have any friends. But you have to look at your friendships or your partnerships. If you can't be you in those situations, if you can't be comfortable being you because it upsets them, I don't know if that's going to be the best relationship to be in. It's hard enough, you guys. It's hard enough for you to just find sense and peace with loving yourself. And then you finally get to that point where you feel good and you feel happy. and then you're around someone who then makes you feel less than. Maybe those are the people we don't need to be around. And that could be a disappointment. Maybe it's someone who's been in your life a long time or a short time, or again, you come into this spirit work, light work, and you think, oh, there's my tribe. Go back and watch the tribe episode. To only be disappointed that your tribe feels a certain way about you, or whatever the case may be for you. All right. But this is your journey. This is your path. And just be true to who you are. Because if you are true and authentic to who you are, that's all you need. I mean, really, that's all you need. And the universe will bring the right people to you. They will surround you with the people that are going to love you for who you are, that are going to support you for who you are. And if you find yourself maybe feeling jealous, I mean, we can all feel a little jealous. I think that that's a good thing, because it makes you aware of something that you would like. Oh, wait a second, maybe I'd like that. Maybe, and I don't know if jealous is the right word. Maybe it's envious, but certainly let's call it inspirational. If you turn that into something that says that inspires me, I want to be that way, or I want to, that's a wonderful thing that we can do for one another. I mean, isn't that the idea, is to inspire one another and to raise vibration as a whole? So I think that's a fabulous end result of turning a negative into a positive. And if someone can't be inspired by you, then again, maybe they're not meant to be around. Maybe they're not meant to be in your life, because we should all be inspiring one another. I look at all these friends, and in any little way, so many people inspire me. So many, whether it's a little gesture or a big gesture or a thought of how they're looking at something, I'll be like, oh, that's really great. The more open we are and accepting, the more, well, the happier we're going to be, but the more inspired we're going to be, right? Because we're constantly seeing the good in others. So you can find the good in others. So Liz, yeah, you've experienced a lot of relationships that are starting to judge or drag you down. You can feel that. I'll tell you what. You know what's my pet peeve? Well, there's many. Hang on. Let me give you one. How many of you experience this? Someone who is being passive aggressive in that way of hinting at something, hinting at a way you should be, hinting at something you should change. People do that all the time, don't they? Like, just say it. If you think someone needs to wear less makeup, then you say it to them. Who are you to think that they should? Or if you think that they need to be more quiet. Oh, I embarrass people all the time because my voice is loud. But, I'm not a delicate flower. But it's all of that. It's all, people make these little silent things all the time, don't they? I'm sure you guys have experienced it. These little silent digs all the time. People should just stop doing that. I mean, it's more exhausting to think of how to do that silently or how to do that covertly than it is just to say it. But it's, look at your own life. And I think if we just focus on our own path and what we're doing, and how can we help others, and how can we be relaxed and comfortable with who we are. Again, I think when you are comfortable with who you are, it becomes, good morning, Gordon. I think when we become really comfortable with who we are and embrace ourselves, we are going to see some change in relationships that are from the past or present, because our vibration is changing and what we are attracting is changing. So therefore, what we attracted in the past may not work for us in the present or the future. And it's okay. I'm not telling you to walk away from everyone you know. don't get off this live stream and go get divorced, because don't do that, please. But, you know, surround yourself with people that love your light. Surround yourself with people that love who you are. Surround yourself with people that inspire you, that raise you up, that allow you to be you. Because life is too short. We spend way too much time trying to please other people. I know I certainly have done that. And it's interesting, the minute I really started to just be like, this is me, and I'm not going to apologize anymore. I definitely lost friends and colleagues and all that fun stuff, but we've brought in some amazing new spirit and friends and kindness. So, and it just makes you feel more comfortable. So accept the universe. Remember, when you're in a position where that universe is pulling people in and pulling people out, you know, they're working for your highest good. It may not feel good in that moment, and it may really hurt your feelings. None of us want to feel unloved. None of us want to feel judged. None of us want to feel that we're embarrassing someone else or we're not helping someone else. None of us want to feel that way. Good morning, Helen. But it is just kind of part of this path. And it is part of your own learning growth. It really is. Knowing who you are and what you want, and knowing that you're okay being you, and that the good people that embrace who you are, that's what it's going to be. Good morning, Brandy. And that's it. So just watch your surroundings. Good morning, Sherry. Watch what people say, because again, those people who are being very subtle about their digs, you know who I'm talking about. You know, give me some hearts if you've got someone in your life that does that to you, because people do. They make these little subtle dig or these little subtle comments. And again, there's no need for it. Oh, there's the heart. See, they're coming in. You all, that's actually really funny. But you all know that, and so now you have a decision to make. Does that make you feel good? Does that feel healthy? And you've got a few options. If someone's doing that, you can just call them out and say, just say it. You just stop doing that, or you say, thank you, Sunday. Or you just say, I don't know if I want this in my life anymore. I really don't. And I want you to feel free. That's the key. I think when you are so comfortable with yourself, when you really love yourself, they say love yourself. Loving yourself is accepting yourself. It doesn't mean you stop growing. It doesn't mean you stop trying. It doesn't mean you stop challenging yourself. It simply means that you appreciate and love yourself where you are right now. And that is enough right now. That is okay. And where you are is okay. And knowing that you're a good person. Knowing that you try to help others. Or knowing that you're giving of your heart. You know, that is already so much love and abundance and enough. So that doesn't mean you can't stop growing if you choose to, if you want to. We're all growing and developing, but just love yourself enough to say, I'm not going to be around those people that are going to lower my vibration, that are going to make me feel bad about who I am. You know, you, especially as sensitives, if you're a sensitive person, if you're an empath, you can feel when someone is not appreciating who you are. You can feel when they're being triggered by you. You can feel when they're feeling embarrassed. You can feel when they're having these thoughts of judgment. I mean, we're not silly. We've got feelings. We're intuitive. We know these things. But, you know, just say to yourself, I'm enough. I'm okay. And maybe it's just about bringing new people in. Just look at it that way. But again, and if the more successful you become, the more you grow, people will become jealous of that. I think it's recognize that it's okay. Either that could be a good thing or a bad thing. But if they're feeling jealous or what's that called, finger pointing, don't get swallowed up in it. Don't get swallowed up in how somebody else feels about you. Stay on your own path. Stay on what you're trying to do. Stay true to you. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you're all you got. And if you can find peace with yourself and within yourself, everything around you will have a lot more balance. Okay? So I don't know. I wanted to kick off the week sharing that. Mondays can be tough, especially in the workplace, right? You go like, oh, you had a weekend of freedom, and then you get back into the workplace and you're dealing with all that energy and all those people, and or maybe you're getting back on social media, and it can be exhausting. So, take this Monday to say, I'm good with who I am. I'm proud of who I am. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your growth. Be proud of your progress as a soul, as a person. Be proud of how you keep pushing forward, how you're not quitting. Be proud of that you are honoring who you are. I mean, that's an amazing accomplishment, truly. It really, really is. So sit back, grab your cup, and just say, I'm the bomb. Go ahead, I'm the bomb. I'm the bomb. Just keep doing that all day. And when someone triggers you today, you go, I'm the bomb. It's going to help you get through the day, all right? I want you to have a fabulous Monday, everybody. Fabulous. And thanks for tuning in. And, yep. I'll see you tomorrow. If you missed any of the other episodes, some people keep asking for things. If you missed the episode, I have a YouTube channel. If you subscribe to that, you can see the past episodes, which are great. Also, what else was I going to say? Oh, I forget. But I just want to say thank you. I really, really, really do. Thank you guys. Love you guys so much. Feels good to be in the office, doesn't it? And I will talk to you guys later. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.